Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing with some new to the market affordable makeup products. I have newness from Revlon, from e.l.f., from Ulta Beauty, and I will give you a little spoiler alert, my lips are still tingling. It's been a while. So if that sounds like fun, if you want to continue on this primer journey with me, the brow journey, just keep watching. We are starting with the face, and one of the first new products is this new one here from Revlon. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I have been on a primer journey, and I will tell you I just found one that I think has blown my mind. The bad news is it's not Drugstore. I am continuing to test it, but it will be in an upcoming video. So make sure you hit the subscribe button because I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do high-end, I do affordable. We're gonna give this new one from Revlon a try. It is the Grip 16-Hour Matte Primer. It says it is a superfood detox blend. Sounds lovely. So let's take a look at this. It looks like a lotion. I have no idea how much to use, so we're just gonna focus this on the T-zone. Of course, my face is already moisturized from my daily skin. I smell nothing. So far, so good. I'm not seeing a huge difference in the skin, but we'll see how the foundation goes on top of it. So we'll visit back to this. Another new product that I have to try is this e.l.f. Brow Lift. I have been very much enjoying the soap brow technique, but this is such an inexpensive price, I thought I couldn't not try it. Because with the soap brow, you need to spray, you put it on the brush, you have to wait for it to dry. We're gonna play with this and see if this is easier. It looks crazy. It looks like it's empty on the inside, but there is a gel inside. Now, does this come with instructions? It says, bend spoolie end of applicator and gently dip into gel. On clean brows, brush up and out while pressing down for your desired shape. Use the flat end of the applicator to press brows into place until set. I believe there is a special applicator. I did not purchase that, so I'm just going to use my spoolie. This is the one that I have from BH Cosmetics that has the brush on one end and the spoolie on the other. So bending it makes me a little bit nervous. I think I have a spoolie in my makeup room that does not have a brush on the other end. Let me go grab that. Okay, here is an old one that I had from a Morphe set. So let's see. We're gonna bend this and we're gonna apply it into the gel. I'm just sort of dragging it across here. I have no idea. It looks very sticky and I have no idea if I use too much. So let's just go in. Wow, seems like a lot of product and I barely dipped in. I'm going to wipe this off. It looks like a little bit goes a long way. Let's go ahead and shape these bad boys a little bit. And then let's give it some time to set and dry. We will circle back. Make sure I put the cap back on. I don't know if this is a product that dries out really fast. For eye primer, I'm just going to throw a little bit of this Revlon Candid concealer on my eyes. That's what we're going to use under our eyes today. We're just going to cheat and throw some of that on the eyes. This is an e.l.f. brush that I'm using to blend it in. The next new product that I have to share is that e.l.f. came out with new bite-sized palettes. I'm really hopeful for this one because the last video that I used one of these in was the rose water, and I was not a fan, and I think it was just because of the color tones. But this one is called I Like You a Latte, and this, I know it's basic, but hello every day. And the matte looks seem to be coming more and more in. I think this is on trend with what ColourPop did recently with their all neutral looks. The Bear It All, I believe that was the collection, which I love. So this one is a little more accessible when you can get it at Walgreens or your Rite Aid or your Walmart. So I am excited to dip into this one. And I am going to use an e.l.f. brush. This is their Detail Crease brush. Now it looks like we have two different shades that we could use for our transition. I think I'll use the deeper of these two. I went in light-handed because I had no idea what the pigment was going to look like or if it was going to fluff all over my face. Very nice. Now truly, these two shades look to be almost exactly the same. You use more of your transition shade, so to have more than one of that, it's not a big deal. So let's go into my Perfusion brush and deepen that outer corner a little bit with this deepest shade here. I'm going to do that on both sides. Loving it. I'm going to wipe my brush off and go back into that original shade and go underneath the eyes and then deepen that outer corner with this deep shade right here. Let's continue on with liner. This one from Revlon, and this is their Colorstay Micro. Haven't given this love in a while, and it's a good pencil. Gonna go across the top. Very precise. So silly, I just realized I didn't put any eyeshadow on my lid. Let's go back into this palette and let's put one of those cream shades right on the lid. I'm gonna go right in with the lightest cream shade. My brush looks a little questionable, it's just because it is stained from a lovely green shadow. I don't know who the culprit was, but this brush is clean. Let's brighten up that inner corner lid here. Just gonna pack it on. And I can fix that liner, since I would have normally put shadow on before the liner. It's been a crazy day. Comment below, do you have any of these e.l.f. bite-sized palettes? I have quite a good collection. They're nice to travel with, they're nice for gifts. I definitely think it is one of the better eyeshadow formulas out there for a super inexpensive price. If you're not going high end, if you want something affordable, this is a great way to go. These are nice shadows. Just darken those edges here. For my waterline, I actually just got this in a Walmart subscription box. I believe that video will be up before this one. And this is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist 24-Hour Kohl Eyeliner. And this is in the shade Gold Metallic. Let's go back to the brows and see. This brow gel should be dry. It feels a little tacky. Let's see how it behaves with my NYX brow gel. Sisters, not twins, right? I will say I am super impressed. I think they look thick. It was easy for me to get my brow gel into them. Wow. Favorite product so far. I'm gonna curl my lashes, throw on a little e.l.f. Big Mood, and I'll be right back. I am back, lashes curled, mascara on. Big Mood did a good job. I made a little bit of a mess on the eyelid. I will fix that later. Let's jump into some e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I'm going to use a damp sponge to apply. I believe this one is the Paw Paw one from Shop Miss A, which is a very recent video that I just did. I actually have a playlist. If you've not seen that video, check it out. These are fantastic sponges, and this is how I prefer to put my thicker foundations on. So we are using this to pounce in that thick foundation. So I think it's on the thicker side, but longevity is there, price is good, coverage is great. Careful around those brows, Jen. Helps you shear it out a little bit so that it doesn't look heavy on the skin. Looks good. Didn't use all the foundation, which is good. If you're concerned about cakiness, make sure you go as light as possible. Let's jump back in with that Revlon concealer. Just gonna put a little bit on. If I remember, this is a little on the yellow side. That is okay. We'll use my e.l.f. Camo sponge to blend that in. I like to use it dry to get the most coverage with the littlest product possible. I'm gonna set my face with the e.l.f. matte setting powder that I picked up recently, and I enjoy this. For under my eyes, I'm going to go in with a little more of a brightening powder in the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And this one is just lighter and brighter. Under eyes are looking a little dry. I had picked up an Ulta Lip Plumper. This one a friend recommended to me. This is the Plumped Up Pout Lip Gloss. We're going to try this out. Give this a minute. I'm still working on the face. It's got a pretty pink color to it, and I did hear that this is intense, so we shall see how intense it gets. While this is setting in, I'm gonna throw some Big Mood on the bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Mascara is on the bottom. This face needs some color, so I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild contour stick, and we are going to add some contour / bronze to this face. I like to just put it on the back of my hand and then go in with one of my BH brushes that I enjoy. These Wet n Wild sticks work just fine over powder. Easy, inexpensive, not patchy. I recommend. I have two shades. The one that I'm using today is Where's Walnut. You can can find them at your drugstore, at Walmart. We are going to follow that up with some powder bronzer, so I'm going to jump into highlight, and I have the Revlon SkinLights highlighter. We're just showing Revlon some love today with their new products. By the way, I am feeling this lip plumper. I'm feeling it. I'm going to take some of this and put it on my inner corner. Be a little bit on the brow bone. For blush, we're going to go in with some e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Bali. I hope you all noticed I switched chairs, a little less squeaky. Now the squeaky one is in my bedroom. Let's go ahead and set that bronzer with a little bit of e.l.f. Easy peasy. I do appreciate this e.l.f. bronzer for setting cream bronzers because I don't find that it is super pigmented. I like a little bit of bang for my buck with the bronzer, so when I use straight powder bronzer, I go in with one that has a little more pigment, and when I'm setting, I like this one. Another affordable one that I like is from Ulta, and it's the Juvia's Place, which is nice for setting. There we go. We are ready for the lip products, and the last new product that I have is the new lip liner from e.l.f. We've been asking for this. They had that little set that came with the gloss that I didn't like, but I like the lip liners. However, this is different. This is the Love Triangle Lip Filler Liner in the shade Deep Brown. So let's go ahead and swatch this on my hand. Looks like a 90s brown, like Jenny would like. The formula feels a little bit stiff. Let's go ahead and take off this lip plumper. By the way, thumbs up on the lip plumper. I really like this from Ulta. My lips are still burning, but they do feel plumper, they feel juicier. I like the way it looks. So let's go in with this e.l.f. lip liner and see what we can get accomplished. This triangle takes some getting used to. It's just going to take some getting used to because that triangle is hard to get precision. The formula is a little on the dry side. I am on the fence about it right now. I will continue using it though because I love e.l.f. and I want to see if it just needs to be warmed up or if I get used to the applicator, because e.l.f. the price is right. We're going to follow it up with one of my very favorite lipsticks, current time, which actually inspired this video. I just love this lipstick so much I have to stop myself from wearing it every day. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Mattes in Spiced Cocoa. I love this color and the formula. Goes on smoothly, long lasting. I just love it. The Milani one is really good as well, but I'm just very, very drawn to this color. I think it's beautiful. Let's fix the hair. Let's throw on a little bit of the e.l.f. Mint Gloss. This is my favorite gloss from e.l.f. It's got a little bit of pigment. Not sticky, very juicy on the lips. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. To me, the biggest fail is whatever's happening on my under eyes. I don't know if it is this concealer. I haven't used it in a while. Maybe I've just found better concealers. The eyeshadow, great. If you are a basic neutral lover, everyday, price is right, yes, absolutely. The new e.l.f. lip liner, it's going to take a little bit of learning, but I think it is a good one. The Ulta Lip Plumper, that was fun. I liked that. My lips are still burning. I don't know if I've ever had a lip plumper continue the tingling for this long, but it is not uncomfortable. It's not spicy, it feels cooling, so I like that. I'm gonna have to text my girlfriend, Taylor, if you're watching, and say thank you. The primer, I will keep you posted in the description box or in my monthly update, but so far so good. The skin looks smooth, it doesn't look over dried. This might be a good one. So many primers let me down. My fingers are crossed for you, Revlon. I need an affordable Keep Me Matte primer. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know what new products you've tried, any products that you want me to try, or just things that you've been loving that are everyday staples in your routine. Again, thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.